following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know who it is. It's your boy, Cheetah.
It's your boy. I was putting in the blank for the missing person. It's your boy, Yoder. Because we're -1. Because
Take it away, Chop.
he's late.
As usual, but now this time more late than usual.
What? Where?
Yeah, I fucking call this guy, and he's like, I'm like, where are you? He's like, in my living room. Look what you're doing there, man. It's pod night.
What?
Good dummy.
Well, it's not like we haven't taped on Thursday before or something.
Yeah.
Like we've only taped on
No,
Thursday.
it's brand
right?
new.
No.
Brand new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
so
messed
we
up
usually, well, not usually, but since new season of Peacemaker started, Rich has been watching with the guys.
Yep.
So we didn't want to cut into any of his time for that, so we just decided, fuck, we're just going to start without him. And when he gets here, he gets here.
Right.
But, yeah, so, Yoder, what's up, man? How was your week? What's been up?
Week is good.
That's good. How's life?
Life is good.
That's good, man.
Had some neck drama. Yesterday, I get my meds delivered by FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked at the tracking in the morning, because they have to be kept cold, I always get leery because you never know how long they've been sitting at the pharmacy before they ship them.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got up in the morning, I checked it. And it still said at Cheektowaga.
Oh, brother.
And this was at 10 o'clock. And it said it was going to be delivered between 9:30 and 1 o'clock. And it hasn't even moved according to the tracking. So I called FedEx, and FedEx is like, yeah, it's just believe me, it's going to be delivered. But
Oh, thanks for the reassurance.
How? Would you have one guy that's going to deliver it? So I called CVS. Yeah, if CVS is at first, well, you can wait 48 hours. I'm like, excuse me? These are meds that have to be kept cold, refrigerated. And they're like, hold on one second. And then she comes back on the line and she says, you can pick them up at FedEx. They knew they weren't going to make it today, so they kept them there at the warehouse for you. You can pick them up.
Where's the FedEx warehouse?
It's oddly enough, it's right next to the post office in Cheektowaga. Right by the airport. There's us, UPS, and FedEx. We're all together. So I know where it was.
Yeah.
So I go there. I leave work. I go there. And as I park, I get a text message from FedEx and a picture that my delivery was delivered.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, how can I pick it up if you're delivering it?
Oh, my God.
So I go on to FedEx because at this point I want to know who told them that it was here, because obviously it was never here.
Yeah.
It was with the driver. And we found out what happened was that the driver, or drivers for any carrier company, there'll be two scans. One out, the first one is low truck, and the second one is out for delivery. Well, he never did a load the truck scan, so when the customer looks at the scan, it showed that it was still at the warehouse, when in actuality, it was on the driver's truck.
Jesus, man.
But I'm like, who said that I can pick it up here? Because obviously it was never here. I don't know. I don't know who they talked to. Well, wouldn't they have talked to someone here?
That's like one of those moments you ever seen You ever seen the movie Me, Myself, and Irene?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey. That's like one of those moments where like, what's his alter ego, Hal or whatever? Or what is it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, where that side comes out. That's like your moment. Yoda's just like sitting there, his eye starts twitching.
Put a man on the moon, but we can't deliver
Yeah.
Yoder's medicine.
Or we can't, God forbid, there's no way to communicate with the driver to say, hey, yeah, it's actually here.
Yeah, you assume they have a radio or a cell phone number that they can talk to these people.
So then, at the same time, I was dealing with my favorite people, Spectrum.
Oh boy,
Your favorite people.
don't even get me started.
For
They're
the longest time,
great too.
my internet was fabulous, fast. The last week or so, it's been slow.
Dude, mine's been terrible. This is the worst it's ever been.
It just sits there and spins when you go onto the webpage. It sits there and spins. And then the other day I was watching TV, and it was so bad my TV got blurry because the Wi-Fi was...
Yeah, mine, in all the years that I've had Spectrum, mine's never been as bad as it's been the past few months.
So
like probably even like a month. It's been terrible.
Because we have community solutions, because we live in an apartment complex.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'll send someone out. And he couldn't figure it out. The only thing he said, you're at 2.5 gigabytes when you should be at 5. Okay, what do we do? He's like, we have the pods.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, all right.
Push the fucking pods.
So I go on the website. This offer is not available to you. So I'm like, Jesus. But now it seems to be running okay.
Yeah, when I last time I went into Spectrum, when I went there and switched my phone service from Boost to them, because it was just easier because I had my internet through them already. Yeah, I asked about the pods, and the guy was like, "Yeah, he's like, we could probably get them on your account." He's like, "But you got to look them up because we don't have any in store, so you got to have like them ordered from Spectrum Online or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, cool," because obviously my brother lives with me, so we're trying to find a way to get like the internet to at least be a little stronger back in his room. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll buy one of them pods and just, you know what I mean? We just need one or whatever." And he was like, "Oh, I'll pay the extra cost or whatever it is to put it on your plan." So I'm like, okay, cool. So I signed to my account Spectrum. I go to look it up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't offer you pods. The offers aren't available for you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You couldn't just tell me that in the store?
Right.
Why you told me to go online just to tell me I can't get them?" And now I went on my app the other day to check why my internet, like to see what was going on, to like run one of them speed tests to see why my internet was running so slow. I went on the app and it was like, "Oh, if your internet's slow, click here to buy pods."
Yep.
And I'm like, "Dude, what are we doing right now? Can I get the pods or can't I get the pods?" Drive me fucking
I got a
nuts.
call. It was, I went through rigmarole just because they upgraded our equipment.
Yeah, that's what happened. Mine just got upgraded and it's been shit ever since.
The old stuff was in the cabinet in the wall. I have no access to it because you need a key.
Mm-hmm.
So in the letter I got, said to go to your local store and they'll give you the equipment. So I go to the local store to get my equipment. He says, "Well, we need the old equipment." I'm like, you need a technician to do that. It's in a cabinet. I don't have the key. And he's like, "Well, I can't give you new equipment without it." So I called Spectrum, and they're like, "I don't know what he's talking about. He should have just given you new stuff." So they had to ship it to me. So, and then today, I spent from 9 o'clock to just before I left on the phone with the IRS.
Oh, boy. I knew you were a thief.
Well, in 2020, if you didn't get any of the COVID relief, people can get a $1,400 rebate that they sent to people automatically, but they sent it to in 2021. They sent it to your 2020 information. So they sent it to where you had your account direct deposited. They sent it to that bank. Well, Jordan and he's got Bank of America now, or had Bank of America then. Now we're both with Capital One. I was with USAA at the time.
USAA.
Gronk. And now I'm with Capital One. So we called back in May. They were supposed to do a trace to find out where it was mailed and if it was cashed, blah, blah, blah. And they said it would take 90 days. So it's been up to 90 days. So I called today. The one number I called, 1-800 blah 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 1040, said due to the call volume being so high, we can't take your call. So I went on the old internet and went on Reddit and found another number. I called that number, and I got a human. But after waiting online for an hour to get a human, who transferred me to the right department, and 4 times I heard, "Hello, click, call back." I'll transfer you to the department. Data hold for another hour. "Hey, this is Agent Click." I went, "What the f-?" So I wasted the whole day sitting on the phone and got nothing done.
Oh, he's finally gracing us with his presence.
Yeah. What? Where? I'm in my couch.
Fucking guy. Where are you? Oh, my living room?
Welcome to our living room.
All right, what happened? Explain yourself.
I fell asleep.
Well, that was
Narcolepsy. He's been denying it for years, but he has it. I'm telling you. He just missed the odors. All the odors fun he had this week. Lots of fun for him. But wait, are those the rebate checks that New York State's sending out, or are those just
the IRS. The government.
Oh, okay. Because isn't New York State sending out rebate checks soon? Or they're sending out some kind of check something soon?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Are we
Yeah,
getting
aren't they
a
supposed to
movie
be doing it?
Is that why our power is going up? Because
Wait a minute. We're recording right now?
Yeah, man, we couldn't wait for you. Rich got shit to do.
Oh, shit.
I'm a busy man.
He's got to come back and watch Peacemaker tonight.
Yeah. I got to go home, get something to eat, come
He's got to
back.
go home and see his wife, man.
I don't have time to fall asleep on the couch.
She's getting angry. She's saying, Rich, you're spending too much time with
Oh,
those
shit.
podcasters.
Hey, I'm chopped, by the way. I just came in sleeping in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what you tell me? We didn't know we were going live, man.
What do you think? We're just sitting here?
Yeah.
Yoda was just talking
Yeah.
to himself?
Yeah.
No, man, we couldn't wait. Rich had stuff to do, man.
Oh, fuck it. Kind of cool with me coming in late.
No, not really. But sure. What else been up, Yoda? Anything? Anything else you?
well, no, that's it. Other than yesterday and today.
Oh man, I got a steak in my throat. Word. That's cool. Well, that's good. Chop. How were things? How was your week?
That was alright, man. You know.
How
Did I
was
ever
your...
say I'm on the couch?
Yeah, I said, where are you? He said, you're in my living room.
It's one of them. When you wake up on a panic, you don't know where you're at first.
And then I said, where are you? Like 3 times. You're just like,
Uh-huh.
what? Hey, what's up, man?
I hope we got that recorded.
We didn't record that part.
We went on air then.
We should have, though.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't we do that?
Yeah, that would have been great.
Man, I should have thought of that. That would have
Missed
been cool.
opportunity.
That would have been some fun short content. I will say that I fall asleep on the couch quite often, and I wake up in the panic quite often. Usually it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I wake up like I was supposed to be at work, even though I'm retired. Like something like I always wake up and like, oh shit, so.
Yo, what
It's
are you
been a
doing,
rough
man?
day.
You're always having technical difficulties. It's always you. How was your sleep? Was it great?
Yeah,
Did
what?
it wake you up from a good dream?
I can't remember. I think I was wake up to Bob's Burger.
Bob's
Mhm.
Burger. Whataburger.
No, Bob's Burgers is cartoon churro.
Yes.
Oh, Rich, I want to tell you, I reached out to the Invincible Pod guys.
Oh, yeah.
They never fucking answered me, so it's whatever. It's fine.
Man.
I'm not hurt.
They might be busy.
Which email did you send their actual email or one of the guys by name?
Oh, I first messaged their actual email, and then I didn't hear anything. So I just I'll just message them on Facebook and see if they'll say anything on there. Yeah. And I don't know if they have.
They have told me that sometimes they're not very good at responding.
Yeah,
because another group asked them one time.
Because they read the message on there, but they didn't say anything. So, so I wasn't sure if they had somebody else run the page or something. Or,
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
You're dead. Too late. Next.
Do a public freak out right on the air. That'd be great for our content.
They're not public freak out. Yeah, I like the red behind you, man.
Yeah, man. Because, I'm sexy.
It didn't show.
We're producing, so I just texted Mom. So.
Who was that, Christian?
Yeah, man. You met him. You didn't remember?
Man, I can't remember the name, man. Come on.
The same night that you said, man, it's crazy. I'm not even tired. And literally 45 minutes later, you said, man, I got to go home. I'm tapped out.
Yo, if you saw the footage, I'm like this.
Funny as fuck.
He's
literally giving the most. You could tell when Chop is getting tired because he'll just start giving the most basic answers to questions. Because that one question, they're like, "Oh, if you weren't doing a pod about what you're doing now, what would your pod be?" And he was just like, "Animals." That's all he said. He's getting tired.
I thought it was say something else like animals.
Then he was about to go to war with everybody here because we were all talking shit about the Lilo and Stitch live action. How we weren't happy about it. Trump's like, well, it was a fucking good movie. Okay? He's like, I fucking liked it.
None of you guys watched it. Yo, none of you guys watched the movie, man.
I watched it. It was trash.
Yeah, bullshit.
I did.
Yeah,
I hated
bullshit.
it.
I did not.
See, yo, you watch it, you let me know.
Yo, it sucks.
Yo, Kim, let Choppy know.
I said I ain't watching that shit.
People at work were talking about Nobody.
The new one?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah. I have to watch both of them. I haven't watched one or two.
I know what the fuck you order. Did you ever watch, didn't I tell you something? Didn't I tell you to watch one last week? What was it? I don't remember.
I watched that Spike Lee joint movie with Denzel Washington.
Oh, Higher to Lower or whatever?
Yeah.
I heard it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
People were saying it might be one of Denzel's only bad movies.
Yeah. Compared to...
That's unfortunate.
I mean, it was like any other Denzel Washington, but it was boring. It was predictable,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
well, yeah. I had a good week. Thanks for asking.
And how was your week, Sean?
Oh, thanks.
Who's the strong guy? Yoda. It's Cheetah.
Oh, sorry, Cheetah.
Oh, thanks, pal. It was pretty good. Work's about to be pretty busy for the next 2 weeks, so that's unfortunate. But
yeah, you have some
then after that,
secret guests.
Then after that, we're getting into the slow season. So I gotta miss the fucking Bills game this Sunday. I'm pissed.
It's a 1:00 game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at work. I work till 4.
Oh,
so I'm literally gonna miss the entire game.
Yeah, it's only the Jets.
Yeah, but still, I don't like to miss games. That was my whole thing when I started there, having Sundays off so I wouldn't have to miss the Bills games. I didn't know. Well, I mean, lucky for me, the Bills got good, and, now we have a lot of primetime games, so that helps me. But...
to be honest, I don't even know the Bills' schedule. Time...
What?
I don't even know the Bills' schedule.
This week it's the Jets.
I know the
Then
Jets.
it's Thursday Night Football against the Dolphins.
Oof.
And then after that, the 28th, I believe, is the Saints. 1:00 game. I think. I could be wrong.
My boy, JJ
JJ who?
McCarthy. Minnesota.
I heard he shit his pants on the field. That's what somebody told me.
Yeah, they still won, though.
Somebody told me he pooped all over himself.
His first game.
Mm-hmm.
Beat
How was
Cavs
his first
Wolves.
game?
They beat the who?
They beat Chicago.
Chicago.
You got Williams.
Come on, Yoder. Come on, Yoder. Come on. But yeah, movie was good. Work. I was feeling pretty movie-fied the other day, so I watched a couple movies again. Finally, felt good to just sit, chill, watch a movie. I watched a movie, The Monkey. It came out earlier this year. It's like a horror movie, kind of like a horror comedy. The plot was kind of meh, but the kills alone, top 5 for me of the year already, for sure, just because of the kills. The kills were insane. Some of the wildest kills I've ever seen in a movie. It's a good movie. It's like good to watch if you're like into like that gory shit.
Right.
But just don't expect like a good story because there's not really any plot.
Together is supposed to be pretty good. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too. I watched something else too. I forget what it was. Oh, I watched Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. Never seen that before. That shit broke my fucking heart. So,
Yeah,
was
I tried to watch
unfortunate.
Ebony Pooh, Blood and Tear.
Blood
Oh.
and Honey.
No, Blood and Tear. Oh, Blood and Honey. It was weird. You see
Yeah, of
grown
course.
ass versions of Winnie and Piglet.
Oh, I rewatched Attack the Block. You ever watch it, movie?
Attack the block.
Attack the Block. It's like set in like Britain. It's so fucking good, dude. It's a sci-fi flick. So underrated. I also watched that new Eminem documentary, Stands.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I thought it was gonna be like more, dude. It was like kind of just like nothing. It was just like a bunch of people talking, basically. I thought it was gonna be like crazy shit, like, oh, you know, like him talking like, oh, these fans tried to fucking like murder my fucking kids or something. You know what I mean? But it was kind of just like people talking about like, oh yeah, I love Eminem. I will admit though, this one guy fucking need help. Like he might need mental help because he like is obsessed with Eminem. Then they said that the one thing in there was wild. They said that when they tore down his house, the very first house he lived in, when they tore it down in Detroit, one of his fans came and stole the front door from it and kept it. And they still have the front door in their house. That's fucking weird.
Just imagine me a super crazy fan like that. Like, who we got from this? Why is there a door in your living room? Well, this is Eminem's.
The one, there was one girl in there too who transitioned to a man. She's an Eminem fan. She transitioned to a man. And she said that when she transitioned, she changed her legal name to Marshall because she's such a big fan of Eminem. But it was like, I mean, you know what I mean? That's like typical kind of fan stories. I thought it was going to be like fucking wild. It wasn't, I mean, it was
Yeah.
alright, but
Yeah, hold up. What did I miss the first 12 minutes of the show?
literally nothing. It was just Yoder.
Yeah.
Talking. Telling us about what was going on.
Are we going to miss
Come
that?
on, be honest. We were shit talking you.
A little bit.
Yo, let's take a moment of silence. What happened yesterday into 9/11, the memory of that, and the moment of silence of what happened to I know his name, but I getting that shit stuck in my head, man.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. Take your hats off. And
See, man, if you were here early, you would have known. We've been talking about
Yeah,
this.
shut up. Moment of silence for that. Moment of silence. How long a moment? A moment is 90 seconds, but I'm not going to kill 90 seconds there, sir, because it doesn't seem right on YouTube land. But yeah, that was pretty messed up.
Mm-hmm.
How
We
you-
done already talked about all this, man. You're late.
On the air?
No, we don't want to talk about it on air, man. There's enough hate and shit in the world.
Yes.
We gotta
No,
give it
that's,
more light.
and also don't forget 9/11.
Yes.
Talk
Yeah.
about that too.
2,592. Oh, whatever the number is. You know the number, Yoda?
2001.
24 years.
Yes.
No, he's trying to think of how many people.
Oh.
died.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Like 2,900.
No, I thought it was more than that. But I will look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go around the table. And if who can remember Let's start Yoda. See if his memory is good.
This fucking guy shows up late for the pod and starts barking orders about what we're gonna do.
No, you were right. You were right.
2,500.
Wow, it's right
No,
about
2996.
Yeah.
2,996.
Fucking guy shows up late and then he wants to start
right.
saying what we should talk about. Fuck.
So you're asking, do I remember what I was doing that day?
Yeah.
Yes, I know it. It seems like yesterday. At the time, I was working for Eckerd Pharmacy, and Eckerd monitored their own stores, plus every J.C. Penney's in America. We monitored. So at the time that it happened, I was across the street at Staples, getting inkjet cartridges for my inkjet, and the girl said, "There, America's under attack." I'm like, "What are you talking about? America's under attack?" So I ran back to my apartment and seen the planes, and then because we went into a panic and every mall in the United States closed, I had to go to work, and the amount of alarms that we had, because this JCPenney's weren't usually, they didn't, obviously they closed, but they're not used to setting the alarm. So the amount of alarm calls, it was just nerve-wracking. Not to mention all the Eckerd drugs that we monitored. We were the largest proprietary alarm station in the United States, meaning we monitored our own. We weren't like an ADT or anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Pretty crazy.
And
Wait a
when
minute.
it was a couple months later, I don't know if you guys remember the Con Edison plant in New York that went, and like half of New York State lost power. That was another similar situation where
No, we don't remember. We're not
Was that
100.
the one? Was that the one where something happened in Canada? There was a surge and everybody lost power
yeah,
in the summertime.
yeah,
Yeah, that one was freaky because I remember we were home. My wife was supposed to go see like something at like Daring like Dancing with the Stars or something like that, or You Think You Can Dance. She had tickets, and like the power just, you heard this huge boom, and then the power just went out everywhere, like all of Niagara Falls, the whole area. And because it was so close to 9/11, because it was the summer after 9/11, everybody just assumed it was terrorism.
yes,
And it turned out to just be somebody in Canada did something stupid, like because they did something which caused a surge into our side of the border. But that was scary. Like that was like, wow, like they attacked the grid. Like it was one of those things where, it was just crazy.
You went,
Like,
here we go again.
My wife and I talked about that just a couple days ago, remembering that, and then she didn't go to the show. So.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, obviously I was there too because I was only 10, but can you imagine how scary it had to be for those first couple of years after 9/11 when literally anything would happen? I'm sure your mind immediately just jumped to like, oh shit, this is,
That's what
you know what I
everybody.
mean? Like, this is 9/11 again. Yeah.
I had friends that wouldn't get on a plane for like 5 years and stuff like that.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, I always felt like you just got to live your life. You got to not do stupid things. Like,
If it's gonna happen, it's
but
gonna happen.
If it's going to happen,
regardless.
if your time is up, well, your time is up. Like, that type of thing. Like, I was teaching. I was in the classroom and turned on the TV and saw the second plane hit the second tower, and then kids I said to the kids, I'm like, well, this is bad. This is like, sounds like terrorism. Didn't know what Al-Qaeda was or anything, but just like kids started crying. Like a lot of kids didn't have cell phones back then, so they were just using the classroom phone to call their mom or dad to come get them. School was empty by 3 o'clock, except the teachers. We all had to stay, but most of 90% of the kids were gone. It was just surreal. We didn't teach. We just turned on the TVs and just sat in the room and just watched the TV. Like, what else would you do?
yeah.
It was crazy. Scary. I don't want to live that again.
You ever seen the You ever seen the video of like those college students that are like drinking in their dorm? They're just like recording themselves like getting drunk in their dorm, and then literally they look over and they see the plane hit the tower. You ever seen that video?
Who the hell is drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning?
It's fucking well, they're fucking college kids, dude.
Yeah.
Still, a little 9 o'clock was a little early.
It was
5 o'clock
eerie.
somewhere, as they would say.
It was fucking eerie.
Yeah, I remember I was in 8th grade or something. It was, the teacher's like, oh, just tragic news. New York City just got hit. My dumb ass looks outside the window as a teacher. I can't see no smoke. It was the day because my math homework was due that day. I had enough time, but like teachers just skip all their plans of studying. We just watch TV. I'm over there just crank my math homework out real quick. I remember I was going in the hallway, going into class when it happened.
I just met a guy today who was in the building today taping with a different podcast, and he worked in the Capitol on 9/11. And they had, remember the fourth plane that ended up going down to Pennsylvania? That plane they always say they think was headed to the Capitol. And they evacuated the Capitol. And he's like, it was, like, they just said, leave, got to get out, like run, get out of the building. We don't know if there's a plane on its way. We think there is. Just get out. Like, and they just ran. I mean, they just ran. They didn't even know where they were going. And then a lot of them were scared when they left the building because what if it was just a ploy to get them out of the building? Like, so it was just very, very, very scary. There was no time to, like, evacuate them in, like, buses and take them someplace. It was just get out of the building. And that was just kind of, it was weird. I don't know, I'll never forget. I still feel like on 9/11 you kind of need to, like, stop for a second and think about what a profound day that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that definitely deserves to be thought about years later, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, but that's, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, how can you, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? We could be fucking 90 years old, but 9/11 comes, we're still going to be thinking about it. You're going to think about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, it's kind of shitty. You know what I mean? That, like we were saying off the air, you know, all these years later, and we're fucking worse off than we ever have been.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's fucked up, dude, and it sucks.
Was that the same? Was it the same with George W. Bush got told by the Secret Service? Yeah, Mr. President.
Yeah, well, he was reading a book to like children, like kindergarten children or something like that. It's fucking brutal, man. It sucks. So you know what I mean? And I don't know, cause like, you know, what I mean, people will say like, especially like on 9/11, people will say, oh, you know, we got to talk about it, but at the same time, it's like, I hate talking about shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to talk about. You know what I mean? I just don't like to dwell on shit like that. You know, not like in a bad. Not that it's a bad thing to talk about it, but it's just like. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It's fucked up, man. It makes me mad. It makes me sad, dude, to talk about shit like that, and I hate it. I hate that even, 25 years later, or 24 years later, still fucking makes you sad just to think about it. Yeah, it's crazy. I was like 10 years old, I think. I don't even remember comprehending what was happening. My mom just came and got me from school. That's all I remember. I don't really even remember, like, I don't even know if I even understood what was happening at the time, to be honest.
Yo, I got yelled by my grandma. Got home.
Grams.
I was outside playing with my friend Will. I don't know where the hell is this kid at anymore. I was screaming to my mom, "We got World War III!" My grandma said, "No, we're not!" And my grandma made this one comment like, if they really want to hit America, they should attack the Statue of Liberty. Jeez, Grandma.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. It's sad.
But anywho's, let's get to the cool.
Wait, man, before we get into that, since you cut me off to talk about where we were for a moment of silence.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to tell you, man, I got fucking good news this week in my doctor's. I was so excited to share with the pod, man. They told me my fucking A1C is down by a lot. It dropped from 12-something to 5.8. Means I'm back in the range of normal again.
Yes.
That's a good sign.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I also lost a couple more pounds.
You're where? In your head?
Who's talking?
Shit. I could at least go down like this.
And more importantly than that, I made a very big decision. I'm getting off the antidepressants.
I seen that.
It's time. I've been on them long enough. I've been on them since my grandmother passed away.
We're back.
We're back, baby. I feel worse on them than I ever did when I was off. I can't do it no more. I gotta get off, man. Whatever life's gonna throw at me, I think I'm strong enough to handle it now without the medicine. You know? And that's why I told my doctor, I'm like, honestly, I wanted to do it the last time I seen you, but I was like, you know what? Let's wait another 6 months. When I go back again, if I still want to do it, then I'll do it. I don't want it to be a rash decision, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's a big thing, you know what I mean?
So how?
Dropping antidepressants, it's a very big step.
How? Forgive the ignorance, but how do you do it? Do you stop taking them?
Well, no. I was on 20 milligrams. She dropped me to 10. So I'll be on 10 for a month. And then after the month's over, she'll drop me down to 5, and I'll be on that for 2 weeks. And then I can drop. After the 2 weeks, I can just cut it out for good, because you don't want to just drop. If you just get off them when you're on 20, like, the detox is insane. It's fucking terrible. So she didn't want to do that to me. She didn't want me to just fucking drop them. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because then I'd go through the detox, and I don't want to be doing all that shit. So I'll be on 10 for another month, and then after that, I'll be on 5 for 2 weeks. Which the good thing with that, too, is also they do that way so that if, say you drop you down to the 5, you get to the 5, and you realize, oh, you know what, I don't want to get off them anymore, then they can just easily bring you back up again, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but my doctor was super cool about it. She's not one of those doctors that, like, pushes pills on you and shit, so when I told her I was finally ready to get off them, she was super happy. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm fucking hyped. I can't wait. Plus, I think, she's trying to flirt with me because we're in love, so true story. But, yeah, I just wanted to I was very excited to tell people that, getting off the depressants, man. Hopefully I don't get off them and the next day want to hang myself. That'd be unfortunate. So far, I feel good, though, so.
Right.
I'm already down just 10, so I'm feeling good still, so. Hopefully,
Okay.
yeah. Let's hold hands, Yoder. I will tell you guys, on a personal note, though, the only bad thing about dropping the antidepressants, I'm going to miss being able to go for hours. I'm going to miss it, man. Because when you're on Lexapro, dude, it's like breaking open a dam to try and get it out, dude. I could literally just go, out the Lexapro, man. It's like, so it's gonna be sad, kinda, but
You're fucking weird, my man.
whatever, man. Fuck you guys. Not you, Yoder, my sweet little angel. You never do anything wrong. All right, let's get into it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Thank you, Yoder. Thank you for being such a caring friend. Unlike Chop.
Hey, good.
It's too fucking late.
Yeah, I should have came in 12 whenever we started. Overslept. And today was supposed to be my episode. And we're continuing on the mascots. But now we're doing the NBA mascots. Like, I'm seeing some of these mascots. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't realize NBA had mascots themselves. So I looked. Plot twist, they do.
Yes.
There's like a few teams don't have mascots.
And do you know how much they make?
No, how much?
I was surprised when I looked it up. There are several in the 6 figures. Old Rocky for Denver, $625,000 he makes a year.
How much?
$625,000 a year.
What the fuck? What can be mascots for or something like that?
Then your Harry the Hawk from Atlanta, he makes $600,000.
But don't forget, they do like 82 games or something.
And I do work like when they do like
Special
charity events and social events. Yeah.
You're a social event. Burn.
When I worked at the casino, I seen whatever Bills call their mascot.
Billy
Billy.
Billy.
I seen him out of his uniform.
should have been me. Damn it! The fuck.
Was it freaky looking at a mascot without his helmet on?
Yeah, well, he came in a regular, then they came out all mascot-y, I guess. And I went, holy shit.
That could be only one.
It was Billy and Sabretooth.
Dude, Sabretooth is a cool ass mascot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's gonna be my other. The show's gonna be my other one. I know NSL at least had a handful of mascots, but Sabretooth is my favorite one. But I like Sharky. But I'm not gonna say more about NHL. It's not.
You mean after we finally get Yoder's episode done? What are we gonna do for 3 months?
Yo, why is it Yoda's episode every time we try to call an
Always.
episode, it's a curse?
Always, man. Something always happens.
We'll do it.
Yoder, are you gonna be ready this time next week?
Next week? Yes.
Are you ready? You sure?
Yes.
Wait, ask if I'm gonna be ready.
We already know you're not gonna be ready.
Yeah, man, we're gonna slide right in them shit. Wait, I can't come next week.
What?
Fucking work again.
Damn. Might just be me and you, Yoder.
Hey, if you could let me come and zoom in for that little bit.
What are you gonna do? Go on break for an hour?
Yeah. I'll go break on the hour. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start this. Let's start this list. Just follow the list. We're gonna go by it every 2 or so. Then at least we don't have. At least Cheetah doesn't know anything about NBA as much.
Not the two of us.
You don't know anything about NBA?
No. I haven't watched it since early 2000s. I haven't been into basketball.
I'll watch it. That's something to watch. All right, starting off the list. The Denver Nuggets. The name Rocky the Mountain Lion, aka Super Mascot Rocky. Rocky made the Hall of Fame in 2008 and was Mascot of the Year 2019. It only took one listener through an episode of
Pablo Torre.
Final podcast to discover why Rocky is not only the best mascot in the NBA, but perhaps all sports. Not only is he a labeled national hero in his own right of mind, but also is responsible for unfortunate moments of basketball court include legal tournament many Denver opponents as chaotic agents. Denver Nuggets mascot underscore during a pregame introduction. Oh. Next one, Orlando Magic.
What the fuck?
Yeah, trust me about this. You know the NFL has some weird ones. NBA has the weirder ones. Stuffy the Magic Dragon.
I don't. What the hell does that have to do with Orlando?
Well, they're the
Should be like
Orlando
a-
Magic, man. What, you want him to be a magician?
Yeah.
No. Stuff the Magic Dragon, bro.
And he was introduced in 1989.
He's a dragon, Yoder.
Stuff was nominated for the Mascot Hall of Fame in this year coming up. And it was Mascot of the Year 2016 and 17. House. Stuffy. you see that, Rich? I know you want to comment on Stuffy or Stuff the Magic Dragon.
That's what I said. What is that?
Yeah, trust me, it gets weirder in this.
It's a cow, right?
No, it's a dragon.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Why does it look like a cow?
I don't
Right.
know.
I'm sorry, I had my mic off. Thank goodness. It's a cow with a tuxedo vest on. That's crazy.
Stuffy. Lives by the sea.
Stuffy even zest and fun that fans should want out of most mascots. He is generous so much more than just a pop for legendary Aaron Golden Dunk Contest slam. He is also someone who did a crazy backflip dunk off a ladder, and someone who forgot for reverse against a known mascot hater Robin Lopez. His name is also reminded clever. This is so much to like about Stuff the Magic Dragon. He is a decent of the Hall of Fame candidate.
Who's your dialect coach, bro? The Minions?
I don't give a fuck. This is you. Here you go. Yeah. I'm gonna have the head subtitles on the bottom up here for me. That'd be kind of funny as hell.
All right, we have the San Antonio Spurs. Y.E. Coyote. No, it's only the Coyote. The Coyote made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2007.
You know, tell me what year he came out? 1983?
Oh, yes. Sorry. It came out in 1983.
I'm not going to fucking do with you guys,
I
man.
don't know. But
Between
in
the two of you.
2007, he made the Mascot Hall of Fame. Of the year, he also made it in 2014 and 2020. If you are willing to forgive his admittedly crazy and freaky eyes, which he lost in a terrifying accident. Wow, how terrifying! It's a mascot. You might find a special place in your heart for Coyote. He is willing to go the extra mile for his team, even once getting ejected from the game. Wow. He is more than eager to have a little too much fun on the court, and you'll love him for that. This might be one of the coolest ones.
It's got a meth addict eyes or something.
Yeah.
looks like my cat. My cat in the morning. He's got that wide black eyes.
You think stuff looks weird, but you think this dude looks cool?
Yeah.
The fuck? Look at the motherfucker's eyes.
It's terrible.
He looks like
Why
one
has
of
he
those.
got one eyebrow? You got a fucking unibrow.
He got two eyebrows.
He looks like one of those things you put on your
Looks like
pencil
it's just
top
one eyebrow.
and you spin it.
He looks like a ripoff of like a Wile E. Coyote costume.
Oh, we're talking about the Coyote still, not the Chicago. Are we talking Chicago or we're talking?
And now we're moving on to Benny the Bull. Hey, Benny the Bull. He's got something in common with me. We're both born in 1969. So we're both 56 years old.
Interesting fact about Benny the Bull. He has a family in the NBA now.
What?
Benny the Bull made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2008 and was the NBA Mascot of the Year for 2015. I wonder how they vote for these things.
They draw straws out of a hat.
I think most people will agree that Benny the Bull is the gold standard of NBA mascots for a good reason. He was the first mascot in the league in league history. See. But just because he was the first doesn't mean he was the greatest. I think he took that stand against former Clippers owner Donald Sterling, and he was also very cool and eventually evolved to the iconic figure in college football. Kudos to Benny for the longevity. Yeah, 56, wow. And a while doesn't make him the greatest. It does make him one of the best, though.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's my time to shine.
This looks like, I think Michael J. Fox made a couple movies with that costume.
Okay, the Utah Jazz. The Jazz Bear.
What the
In
fuck comes?
1994. Jazz Bear made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2006 and was NBA Mascot of the Year in 2006, 2008, and 2018.
Wow.
There's something effortlessly cool about Jazz Bear. Maybe it's the headband, Or maybe it's his affinity for silly string. Another highlight was when he let Gucci ref James William borrow his ATV to drive on the court. It is worth noting that the employee who played the mascot beginning its first year no longer had that role starting in 2019, so the vibe is different now than it was 6 years ago. But what hasn't changed in that period, you know? Now we got
Man, this bear looked like he's fucking.
the Houston Rockets with their mascot, Clutch the Rocket Bear.
Looks like he ate a couple balls.
Clutch made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2006 and was NBA Mascot of the Year in 2005, 2013, and 2021. Whether it was dancing with Simone Biles or competing against Dwight Howard, there was always something happening with Clutch. Known as the official troublemaker of the Rockets, he can more easily claim that title now that Dylan Brooks is no longer with the team. Clutch deserves an honor as one of the top in the industry, even though he low-key looks a bit more like a mouse than a bear. Oh, he does kind of look like a mouse. A little bit.
Shorter Heart Hornets.
This was my favorite team growing up, and I literally knew nothing about basketball. I just liked the way the mascot looked.
Hugo the Hornet.
She looks like she could be on The Masked Singer.
The one I'm looking at, which is just awful, is the LA Clippers, Chuck the Condor. He has like a pink head and, the oversized sneakers and stuff. But it does... Chuck the Condor. Like, why don't you go something with, like... it doesn't flow. You know what I mean? Like, no. And it's just a weird looking... It is weird. They are definitely weirder than the NFL. They do a lot of goofy things, like in the... like they have to be much more athletic than the ones that are in the football league.
Right.
Because in the football league, they just run around the sidelines. But these guys like have to be able to do like tricks and stuff. Like because they're in the building, they fly them around. They gotta be able to like slam dunk and stuff. I can slam dunk, and they're slam dunking in a costume.
Right. That's probably why they make six figures.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because Benny the Bull makes $400,000.
That's crazy.
The Phoenix Suns gorilla makes $200,000, and Hugo the Hornet makes $100,000. But the highest is the Denver Nuggets at $625,000.
That's crazy.
Imagine being one of them. I was just scrolling through looking at these weird mascots.
There's another one that's ridiculous. Is the Washington Wizards one. It's G Wiz. And he looks like Cookie Monster. Now. He just looks like Cookie Monster. He's like blue. I don't know what's going on with his head. He's got some red in him.
Okay, G Wiz, that's the next person. 1997, no awards.
Well, nothing.
I'm not gonna be reading all the description. Hell to the hell nah. I'm just going to read a little bit. G the Wizard is a little awkward and spotty, but still the life of the party. On his official bio. Under my research, I learned that it's undeclared that he actually is supposed to be, and I love that for him. Your turn now, Yodas.
He looks like Big Bird almost in a way.
I hate that.
Yeah, they're literally saying here that they don't have any idea what he's supposed to be. They kind of just threw something together, basically.
I think this is one of the best ones.
Dude, you didn't even read about fucking Hugo the Hornet, dude.
Oh yeah,
Hugo, look at Hugo. He can
It's my
fly.
boy, dude.
yeah. Hugo the Hornet. Hugo the Hornet was nominated for the Hall of Fame in this year. Was MVP Mascot of the Year 06. Hugo the Hornet looks like an alien, but he's kind of like a cutie. He has designed by Cherry Hansen. Cheryl Hansen, whose father Jim Hansen created the Muppets. Hugo is one of the 4 mascots featured in NBA Jam Tournament and edition in 1994. I used to play that game.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. He came back to the team after
A sabbatical.
with the franchise in New Orleans from 2002 until 2014. That was a fucking weird year.
Yeah.
As far as mascots, I don't know what's mascot you.
What? He's a hornet, man. What do you
He
mean?
doesn't look like he looks like
Yeah.
one of the guys he competed in a Blue Man Group.
No, dude, it's this one.
And then who is this?
That's his alter ego.
Oh,
I prefer to ignore the.
Super ego. Super Hugo.
I prefer to ignore the exception of his alter ego, Super Hugo.
oh,
Thought because it was otherwise DQ point for otherwise perfect good mascot. They didn't really approve of Mr. Alter Ego.
yes.
Oh, Yoda.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
We're done with that.
I'm having mic stand issues.
The mic stand issues again.
Yes.
Related news: water is not wet. Do you know that water is not wet, but objects that touch the water is wet?
Right over there. Got it. That's
Fun fact by Chop. I'm gonna come with fun facts when we get all situated. Do you know your tongue rests on top of your mouth?
All right.
When it's resting?
Nobody cares. Shut up.
Now we're doing the Raptor. Came into the league in 1995. The Raptor, who is more than just the red version of Barney. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Developed a reputation for
Oh, my God.
Once again, tip for good oldies.
developed a reputation for where am I? For blowing out his Achilles. I've done that. And then triumphantly returning from his injury, he has created some of the other interesting headlines too, with crash into the Toronto City Council meeting, or when he ate the deputy mayor of Toronto. Wow. He's got quite the reputation. There was other weird moments, like occasionally went shirtless. The clumsy king accidentally dropped a TV won by a fan and has filled in for Drake during the playoffs. Speaking of rappers, much like Little Diggy, he has also attempted to woo Rachel McAdams. Forgive me, I don't know who Rachel McAdams is.
McAdams?
Yeah, McAdams.
She played in The Notebook.
Oh.
Played Allie in The Notebook.
Forgive me, I've not. Then we have the Miami Heat.
These mascots are just fucking like weird.
Yeah, this one looks like a tennis ball for his nose. Like he ate a tennis ball. I was trying to snort it, and it got stuck on his nose. Bernie is a type of mascot I would describe as apparently odd. Well, yeah. He came into the league in 1988, which is the same year that I graduated high school.
Jeez, Yoda, I was born that year too.
And I'll say he describes another one as odd. What happened to him with Conor McGregor during the 2023 NBA Finals was really a bummer. He is a ball of fire with orange fur and orange feathers, but has a green basketball for a nose.
That looks like a tennis ball.
So it doesn't look like no basketball to me. Definitely odd. It does not appear to be in his mouth, which I find deeply unsettling. Apparently, he is 7'6", which means I'd also like to focus on less flopping over the mascot, and instead of developing a little of his interior game and find some minutes in a front court somewhere. I think the mascot of the year is in his future.
And just to give you guys a little context of what happened between him and Conor McGregor, during a mid-game bit in which McGregor was promoting his pain relief spray, he cold-cocked Bernie with a hard left hook and sent him sprawling to the floor before landing another punch on the ground while spraying his product on him as he was dragged away. The skit was clearly by design, as Bernie had confronted McGregor while wearing gold boxing gloves, but the excessive power behind the MMA fighter's punch did enough damage that medical treatment was deemed necessary. Oh, I just dropped my phone on my nutsack. That hurt. Next we got the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Because when I think of Oklahoma, I think of Bison.
With their mascot, Rumble the Bison. Debuted in 2009. Rumble the Bison was an NBA mascot of the year 2009. The official biography for Rumble features deeply harrowing backstory with lore about his origin story. He was a bison who got lost in a tornado and who was then struck by lightning. The bolt did not destroy him, but by the power of the god of thunder, changed him. Suddenly, he walked on two legs like a man. He possessed amazing strength and agility. He could jump higher, run faster, and think more clearly than any beast. But because he was no longer just a bison, and yet not a man, he was alone. Dum 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 dum. So, I mean, you gotta give him points for creativity, man. He gave the guy a whole backstory and shit. That's pretty funny. Now we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. What is it? Cavaliers. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. First they had a mascot who debuted in 2003, Moondog. And as of 2007, his name is now Sir Cece. This was my most complicated evaluation in my mascot rankings, because I genuinely like Moondog. It was really awesome that he dressed up as Froggy last season. He's giving man's best friend in a genuine way, and I want to root for him. The problem is that the man who is his best friend, Sir Cece, gives me the creeps. Oh, no, I guess so. Moondog and Sir Cece are both mascots, my bad.
Yes, Sir Cece looks like a fucking...
I think we can all agree that Moondog should be the only mascot for the Cavaliers, and he shouldn't have to share his duties with a knockoff version of Woody from Toy Story. If the team were to have two mascots, though, Whammer, the polar bear who wore wraparound sunglasses, would be a better option.
The next one, Milwaukee Bucks. Bengal the Buck, 1977. Bengal the Buck was mascot of the year in 2010. Named after what announcements Eddie Duke will say whenever a player will hit a big shot. Bengal was going through as many different looks over the years. He's the right level of something. If you were being a stuffed animal version of him at home, he will not look like out of place, but he could also intimidate the other team. The next one, Memphis Grizzlies. Grizz, 1995.
It's another one, because, when you think of Memphis, the first thing you think of is Grizzly Bears.
Grizz.
Do you know unfound interesting facts about Memphis Grizzlies? There was originally called Vancouver Grizzlies. And in Vancouver, you have more Grizzlies. Grizz was NBA mascot of the year in 2011. We are reached the point of the ranking where mascots is just a name of the team, which is an often lack of creatation. Like the next set of lists is gonna be like just like how the last one, how Billy the Buffalo, or
Yeah, basically they're trying to say that like the next, like from here down on the list, it's pretty much just mascots that kind of lack creativity. They're basically just named after the teams, basically, with no real, no real personality though. But funny enough, apparently Grizz at one point took off his clothes and danced to the song Pony by Genuine. So that's pretty funny.
hey, I want to watch that video.
That's all my fucking eye, my eyes watering like crazy. Okay, Yodeses, Bodeses.
Oh boy, he's.
Oh, boysies.
Where am I? Oh, I'm on
Sorry,
here.
folks, he's old. Just bear with him.
What the hell's going on over? Difficulties again?
You don't know.
All right, I'm just going to continue on where he's get to his page. The next one is the Atlanta Hawks. Harry the Hawk, 1986. Harry the Hawk was NBA Mascot of the Year 2023.
Oh, here we go.
You good?
Yes.
We have written some outrageous, strange headlines about this mascot over the years, ranging from getting catfish on Tinder to Paul in the OnlyFans.
Parodying.
In the OnlyFans video. He joined Benny the Bull, Brangle the Buck, and also the oldest mascot in the league. I felt that Harry is straight terrified, but maybe that's what you're looking for a mascot. I don't know about you, Harry. There's nothing wrong with you. You're pretty good at your job, but there's something that marks me a bit suspicious about you. Because he's a fucking hawk.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Parks and Rec, nobody?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I love that show.
Super controversial opinion right here in the middle of the episode. Parks and Rec, better than The Office. I said it.
Yeah, it's true.
I said it. I'm not afraid.
It's weird. They got the same comic style.
I said it. I'm not afraid to say it.
I didn't watch either.
Get the fuck out. No, I'm just kidding. Parks and Rec is great, though. You should watch it if you're.
I heard there's a new show called The Paper now.
Yeah, fuck that show. I'm just kidding. I never watched it. I don't know why.
All right, y'all.
I be hating on everything.
You gonna do the Minnesota Vikings?
Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves.
Crunch the Wolf. Crunchy came into the league in 2003. He was mascot of the year in 2012. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot to say about the Timberwolves mascot except that the most exciting moment in his recent history involved an inflatable version of himself. That can't be good when there's a inflatable thing involved. Inflatable version of himself rather than the actual performance. That probably for the best, though considering that he previously made headlines for accidentally injuring the father of one of the former Stars players. His official biography says that his favorite food is bacon wrapped bacon.
Smart man.
Which is a very epic mealtime for him.
Epic mealtime. Shout out to Harley. Epic mealtime. I used to love that show. Good show.
If you want to know more, you didn't know that you needed this video of the Minnesota Timberwolves mascot dancing to the Total Eclipse of the Heart.
You gonna do the Philly Sun?
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Huh?
No.
Don't we eat you too?
No,
Yeah.
because I skipped this one because he was waiting. Do you want to do the Philly Sun or
I'll
Phoenix
just
Sun?
do it. Perhaps my most controversial opinion on this list, the Suns gorilla, is not exact. Oh, my bad. Go the Suns gorilla in 1980. Phoenix Suns mascot. The Suns gorilla made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2005 and was NBA Mascot of the Year in 2024. They did do a background on him, which is hilarious. For the record, this mischievous mascot was born quite by accident. A messenger for Eastern Onion, a singing telegram service, came to the Coliseum during a home game dressed as a gorilla. As he left, Coliseum security suggested he do a few dances underneath the basket during a timeout, and the fans loved it. So did the messenger, who kept coming to games until he was officially invited to be part of the team. That kind of rock-sun is way more fun than a reported sunflower costume the team apparently considered. So, shout out to a guy for just showing up as a singing telegram guy. He got a fucking job. Making bank. Good for him. Good for him. Alright, who's next?
You?
Oh, okay. The Indiana Pacers. Boomer, a.k.a. the Pacers Panther, debuted in 1990. Boomer made the Mascot Hall of Fame in 2019. If you ask most fans what kind of animal is the Pacers mascot, they would probably struggle to find an answer. But here's the problem. If you showed them a picture of this guy, I'm willing to bet that most would still likely not get that this dude is a panther. I just told you that he's a panther, and by the end of this sentence, you're probably going to forget again. I much preferred Bowser, who was their funny little gray dog that was part of the franchise from 2002 until 2010. Much like Bill Bradley or Calvin Murphy, I'm not entirely sure how he made his Hall of Fame. Apparently, he also, at one point, did a performance on a trampoline and lost his mascot head while on it. So,
It was funny. Oregon Ducks mascot lost his head doing something, and Toro or from Houston, he gave him a chin strap. Here's your chin strap.
Oh, then we got. Is it my turn?
Yeah, might as well. Just
We got coming in at number 19. The Sacramento Kings. Slamson the Lion, a.k.a. Phineas Entertainus Maximus. He came
that's
in.
one of them. Like, you ever see those videos on TikTok where you got the one dog? My name's Maxwell the Supreme. And my name's Jeff.
I'm Jeff. According to his official bio, he was acquired by scouts while taking a cat nap under a tree. So I hope I was okay with that. I think that the lion is the more appropriate mascot for the Kings than the actual royalty, because human mascots make me very uncomfortable. A few years ago, Slamson recently led a cultish ritual involving 4 other NBA mascots: Benny, Big Coyote, Franklin, and Blaze, and 2 non-NBA mascots, including the Sacramento G League mascot Dunkson, to light the beam. It was bizarre and awesome. He gained some points for not welcoming gimmicky Roy L. mascot last season. The Kings turned to beam ceremony and religious experience with the stage mascot ritual. Too bad we couldn't check it out.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys mind if I just run through these last few? So
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to run through this quick. So we got the Detroit Pistons. Hooper, a.k.a. Mighty Mighty Hooper, debuted in 1996. I almost kind of like that Hooper is supposedly a horse, but also somehow looks absolutely nothing like a horse, and instead some mythical blue and red creature. Hooper is mostly known for getting beat up by NBA players, including, not shockingly, Robin Lopez. Hooper is a major improvement over the 1990s mascot Sir Slam-A-Lot, but overall he's quite boring. Then we got Philadelphia 76ers, their mascot Franklin the Dog, who debuted in 2015. Something about a blue anthropomorphic dog standing upright does not sit right with me, and it feels oddly disturbing. Despite how fun it was from the trade trick shots with Luka Doncic, I'm sorry to say that I'm out on Franklin the Dog. He is clearly the worst mascot in the otherwise top-tier mascot city of Philadelphia. This is my formal pitch for the Mascots to bring back their far weirder creature named Big Shot, who represented from 1982 to 1996, or Hoops, who looked like he belonged on Sesame Street. Then we got the Portland Trailblazers.
Blazers the Trailcat.
Yeah, Blaze the Trailcat, debuted in 2002, and joined by Douglas Fur, who debuted in 2023.
Wow, he looks like the Eddie.
I have no problem with Blaze the Trailcat, except for the fact that he is not very memorable. In fact, the Trailblazers probably recognize that because a couple of years ago they decided to add a new mascot into rotation. Douglas Fur, pictured above, hanging out with comedian Ian Carmel, is far from forgettable. I'd say that this new guy has solved one problem but created a new one. Douglas, who was named after the Douglas fir tree, popular to the Pacific Northwest, is weird, but that's part of the city's identity, right? He knows his role. Keep Portland weird. Then 23, we got Los Angeles Clippers, and their mascot, Rich's favorite one, Chuck the Condor. Chuck the Condor was the NBA Mascot of the Year in 2022. To his credit, some people probably love Chuck the Condor. Sadly for him in these rankings, however, I'm not one of those people, and as we once wrote at For the Win several years ago, Chuck is a disgrace, and I still agree with that. Remember that time Chuck greeted everyone he met at his first game with a free pair of Chuck Taylor shoes? It was all downhill from there. The good news, however, is Clippers owner Steve Ballmer did not actually let Ye, formerly Kanye West, design the mascot, which is a concept that was actually briefly considered. Next, we got the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, with these stars, that means there's not really
Name, not known. As the singer Kenny Rogers once wrote, you've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. The Nets got rid of the Brooklyn Knight, who for the win once described as unequivocal disaster, as well as New Jersey's Duncan the Dragon, Super Dunk, and Sly the Silver Fox. Now they have no mascot whatsoever. Golden State Warriors, another one who doesn't. They had some unfortunate luck with mascots, retiring Berserker in 1997, and the unfortunately timed Thunder when it became the name of a rival NBA team in 2007. So they don't have one. The Los Angeles Lakers. There was some dignity and class to the Lakers never even attempting to have a mascot. It is worse than having a bad one. Instead, let's take a moment to remember that time in 2013 when a fan dressed up as a bear and pretended to be a mascot at Dodger Stadium. Maybe under new ownership, the Lakers can find this guy and get him full-time employment. The New York Knicks. Like the Lakers, the Knicks have never embarrassed themselves with a mascot that aged poorly or humiliated the franchise. Instead, they have celebrities like Spike Lee who take care of the duties that would otherwise usually get assigned to a mascot. By the way, it is worth noting that the New York's G League team has a mascot, a dog who is named Hudson Knickerbocker, and might deserve a call-up to the NBA squad.
Come on, Hustle Knickerbocker. Be a Nick for us.
28, the Boston Celtics. Lucky, a.k.a. Lucky the Leprechaun, Sorry, but your mascot should not look like he plays backup point guard in the G League and decided to do some last-minute Halloween costume shopping. The original logo is classic, but the human is just not cutting it. Dallas Mavericks, they had Champ, who debuted in 2002, and Mavs Man, who debuted in 2000. I like Champ, although the Mavericks couldn't seem to decide whether or not he has white hair or green hair. As much as I like that horse, though, I don't like Mavs Man. You're scaring the kids, Mav Man, and I don't think you should exist. New Orleans Pelicans. Pierre T. Pelican debuted in 2013, and King Cake Baby debuted in 2014.
Ugh.
Even though I usually don't like birds, Pierre is fine, although a bit underwhelming. Here's what they wrote about him in 2014. It's not awful, but it has no edge. His eyes don't drill holes into your very essence. The beak is friendly, not demonic. There's no real material for Photoshop artists of Twitter to work with. You can't superimpose this Pierre's face onto horror movie monsters and give it nearly the same gravitas as the original. I spoke too soon about scaring the kids, though. The other New Orleans mascot, King Cake Baby, is so much scarier than the rest of the mascots in this league combined.
Yeah, yeah.
Who in the fuck would think of King Cake Baby? This is literally the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like one of them baby shit.
Yeah, this guy that wrote this article said, whatever this is feels illegal, and I don't like it one bit. The league has no place for this monstrosity.
And
It looks like it was a character in Nothing But Trouble.
Literally. Great movie poll, by the way.
And that's the NBA mascots. You think these mascots are more weird than the NFL?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think King Cake Baby is weirder than any fucking mascot of any other sports in the history of sports. But real quick, too, I just wanted to give, shout out to the article we got our information from. It was written for the Win, it's an NBA column, written by Brian Kalbrowski. That's where we pulled all our information from for this episode. He did a pretty good job of ranking them and telling, basic little story about him, so that's cool. So shout out to that guy.
He doesn't like the baby. It was pointless. He made fun of the Boston Celtics little hobbit.
But yeah, that was NBA mascots. Another mascot episode in the books. Let's just pray to the Lord above the next one isn't this strange. I got a really strong feeling it's just gonna get weirder from here though. So
that's very true.
It's unfortunate for us.
Yeah, we got college.
You got
brother.
NHL, lacrosse.
Oh boy. Pray for me. Save me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Yeah, how the heck turn this off?
Real quick though, too. I don't know if you guys seen, but Ryan Reynolds and Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' son, they just released a documentary or a trailer for their documentary about John Candy. Made me fucking bawl my eyes out.
Yeah, I seen that.
Cried like a baby. That shit's gonna wreck me emotionally. But yeah, I'm hyped for that, dude. John Candy, man, one of the goats.
Forgive me again. I did not know he was a Canadian.
Who, John Candy?
He got his start in SCTV, which is that was like Canada version of SNL. A lot of people got a lot of the Canadians got their start there.
Jim Carrey started on Living Color.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Should we go hold hands now? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands.
Put them down, Ricky Bobby.
All right. Yeah. So that was NBA mascots. That's pretty cool. Nice little. At least we didn't do another shoot the shit for a third week in a row. So that's a plus. Or a movie episode. I was just thinking on the way over here though, the fucking episode I've been wanting to do forever. I'm never gonna be able to do it now. The way the world's going.
Yeah.
Every week it's gonna feel too insensitive to do the topic. I might have to just change it and do something else.
Or just
Or just say fucking do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see. I got a week to decide though, because next week we're gonna finally do Yoder's episode. We're making a pact right now. We're doing it.
Which is another shooting.
Yeah, but that's
And
all right. We're doing it.
not only when they shot, they were also burnt.
Like you're giving away all the information, Yoder.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
gonna
are.
listen to the episode because you just told them everything.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know who did it.
Yo, you're giving away all the juicy shit, man. What are you doing?
It could be the dog that did it, man.
Yo, you never heard the phrase "bury the lead"?
Yo, before we go, I know you guys talk about it. What's your opinion about the Bills game last week?
Fucking ass cheek clencher, dude.
I went to bed. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
A
You got
park
the
spider.
spider?
A park spider?
I went to bed with okay with the well, not okay with the loss, but accepting the loss. And I rolled over during the night. It was 40-25. I'm like, holy shit, they got their ass kicked. And then, obviously, when I woke up, I seen the score. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, my mom went to bed just before the fourth quarter. And she came down, we were getting ready to leave. And she was walking downstairs, and I seen her, and she's like, it's really silent down here. She's like, is that bad? And I'm like, no, it's silent because we're fucking in shock. We don't know how they just pulled that off. I said they fucking won. They came back and won. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that Buffalo won because these cocky Raven fans, I think they're worse than Kansas City fans.
They might be, honestly.
In the Buffalo area, I mean.
At least Kansas City fans, like, they talk shit because they fucking beat us every year in the AFC Championship.
Or the
It's like
playoff.
they have a reason to fucking talk shit. But Baltimore consistently loses to us in the playoffs every year.
And it's
So like, what are
always
you
like-
talking shit for? You got no stand. You got no ground. to
The
stand.
the guy says, "Oh, you guys lost, like, but we beat you in the last round."
Yeah, the playoffs they couldn't catch for the life of them.
Yo, they didn't have. He didn't use Mark Andrews at all in that game.
Yo, I'll tell you one thing though. Derrick Henry's a fucking monster. There ain't no stopping that dude. That dude is a monster. You know what I like about the Ravens though? I will say. Well, not really that I like about them because the Ravens fans aren't gonna like me saying this about them, but they're just like they do the same thing every time we play them. If they get ahead, they get cocky, and when they get cocky, they lose. So it happens every single time. Because fucking dude, Derrick Henry ain't just fumbling a ball, bro. I mean, I'm not taking away the fact that Ed Oliver was a fucking beast, but
Yes.
they got fucking cocky, man. They had a big lead on us. They got cocky, and look what happened. So don't be cocky, man. Stay humble. Plus, also, it ain't ever over when you got Josh Allen.
Right, ain't over to the fat lady sings.
Yeah, they're saying Josh Allen took a big takeover at that moment.
This guy that works at the gas station across from my house. I go there in the mornings when I go to work.
Talking about quicklies.
Yeah, he one of his buddies that does like the truck wash. He's a Chiefs fan, so he was telling me that he was rooting for the Ravens, and then the guy that was that actually works at Quicklies is a Ravens fan. And I didn't talk no shit. I said, all right, we'll see what happens after the game. I went there Tuesday because I was off Monday. He was there, and I walked in and I was just like, what's up, man? And he's like, I'm gonna give it to your Bills, man. He's like, but that was a fluke game. You guys won on a fluke. I said, you gonna call it a fluke when we're in the Super Bowl this year? Come on. I was like, come on, you like the Bills just a little bit. Admit it. He wouldn't say nothing. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I don't really like do not trolling, but of course, person we know, BJ Smith of Gameheads United. He's a diehard Ravens fan. Fuck, the guy's dead this year. It's too early for this shit.
Oh, also real quick before we get off the air, shout out to Chop for taking Jamar Chase first round in fantasy this year and did literally nothing his first game.
Hey, let's listen.
Fucking shit the bed his first game.
Jameer's gonna do something for us.
I won in my other fantasy though, so
Lamar did good. He had to get up. I mean, fantasy wise.
the rest of our team fucking shit the bed. We had the Lions defense. The Lions defense didn't put up no points, dude. 0 fucking points. How does that happen?
It's just tough. It was tough.
Whatever, man.
First week
The
of fantasy.
toughest week, yeah.
I fucking give up.
Dude, my first, I lost.
I'm calling it quits already. I'm mad.
Yeah, the last couple weeks, the first week is usually a bad week for
The
players.
fuck, man! I just want to take the trophy out of Rich's hands, man. I just want it, okay?
No, we don't want it. We don't want the trophy because
I
of the
want it.
curse.
You bastard.
Once again, check out your homies. 988. If they're struggling, you don't want them to see them struggle.
September is also Suicide Prevention Month.
It really is. 988. I wish we could put that as a big 988 across the board.
You know the regular spiel I do every week. Check us out on Instagram. Get and Loser Podcast 716. All our personal our Instagrams are in the bio. What else was I gonna say? Oh, check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube, Losers Pod 716.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. We don't really use our Facebook page, but we have one anyways, just for purposes. Also, check me out on Letterboxd at Goonies Never Die, and watch movies. That's all I gotta say.
That's it.
That's it.
Till next week.